Hi everybody, it's Linda, and today we're going to be working on this cute little doodle. So it involves, I'm using the Grabie paints. I will be using, for the background, I'm going to be using lemon yellow that I'll water down. And then for the leaves, I'll be incorporating yellow gray into it, into the lemon yellow, and then for the leaves, and then for these leaves I'm going to be using pink and rose powder together, and then later on we'll be using a pen, a Signo black pen. So this is what it looks like. This was yesterday's, not yesterday's, 2 days video, and this will be going up next. So I have a piece of the Gencraft paper. Now the Gencraft paper is a paper that I'm using right now for these videos, but I prefer the Arches paper, which is really good paper if you're really getting into watercolor. This is a student grade, not professional by any means. Okay, but it is doable. So let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. And so we will get started. So I'm using the 8 round. You can use a smaller round, but this is the one that I have with me now. With the other one, I practiced, I'll explain later, with 2 different brushes. But this one, I'm just going to use the 8 round. Oh, what am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. So right now is the background. And it's a very light wash. And I did not tape this down. So I'm going to add water to my brush, and I'm just going to spread that yellow around because we just want a pale background. You don't want, it doesn't need to be a heavy yellow. Just so put water on your brush and just spread that around. And then after you do this, you're going to want to dry it. I'll be using a blow dryer, and you can see the pale yellow is moving. And this is a pretty simple, easy, cute little activity. I mean, you can hang this on your wall in a bigger scale. You can make an embellishment for an art journal, such as pockets, tags, side tucks, journal cards, anything you want. Or you can make an art journal with just different pages of your work, as well as give it as a card, which could be attached to a piece of cardstock. So I'm going to dry this. So the next thing I did was I went in with the yellow gray right here, and I added it to this plastic palette that the Grabie paints come with. So I'm going to use my 8 round, and I'm going to press lightly, and then I'm going to press down, and then I'm going to come up like that. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more to that because I want it to be darker. Maybe I'll add some burnt umber to that. Okay, got some burnt umber in there. And we're going to press down lightly, then press down and up. And I like that much better. And I'm just going to fix my points. I'm going to go over this like that. Okay. And then up. And just fix my leaves. There we go. Press down and then up. Fix my leaves. And then I'm going to use the tip of my brush, and I'm just going to come down like that. And just connect my leaves to the branch. And then like that. Maybe I'll go and same thing here. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. And fix that. Turn those up. Okay, now I'm going to dry that. So after you dry your paper, you're going to notice it's going to start buckling, curling like this. And what I do is I just bend it a little bit like this. And then what I also do is I just heat the back of it. And it's not super flat. I mean, it's a little bit curled, but right now it's okay. So on to the next color. So we're going to be using the pink. I'm going to add pink to my palette here. And I'm going to put in a little rose powder. Grab a little rose powder. A little bit of dirty water here. And then here we go. So using the tip of my brush, press down a little bit harder, and then I lift, just like that. And then same thing, press down harder, and then lift. Go into your dirty water, grab some more, press down, lightly, hard, lift, up. It's that simple. And I just wiped my brush off. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do is bring down a stem. So I grab some paint, I go in here, I stop here, I continue about here, in through here, and down here. And then I'm going to connect the rest of my leaves. Then I'm going to go back in, and the same thing, lightly touch, press down hard, lift up, and then connect. And I don't want that little pull, so I'm just going to try and move that out. I don't want it to pull there. Okay, there. See, I'm pulling here and there. There we go. Okay. So let's do it again. Grab some paint. Let's get some of this pink in here, a little bit of water. There we go. And we're going to go, our tip is going to go lightly like that. Then we're going to press down and lift. Okay, and then we're going to bring one over here. I'm going to have this one coming out from the bottom, lift up. There we go. Let's make it a little darker. Let's go on to the next one. Up, down, and lift. This one I'm going to go over because there wasn't enough paint. And I'll just go over it like that. And I'll go back in here. And let's give this another leaf. So go up here and we'll lightly and then heavy and then lift. And I just want to fix that point. I'm just using the tip. Can you see? I'm just using the point of the brush. Okay, and then we're going to do one on this side. Get some pink, get a little bit more. And then let's go in from here, heavy. Press down, and then that's going to end right there. And I have too much, as you can see, it pulled too much right there. So I'm going to turn this and I'm going to fix it. Just going to move the paint like that. There. And I'm looking at this. I think that's good. Okay, so we're going to let that dry. Okay, next we're going to go in with our pink. And you can see it's warping. I'm just going to do a little bit of folding like that. And that's okay. I'm not worried about that. We're just going to make some little, with the point, the tip point of the brush. Just going to make little dots around. Tiny dots. And let's go back in. I'll turn this around so I don't mess up. I'm just putting tiny dots. Grab this again, and we'll put a circle on this. And there. Just looking at it. And again, I'm going to dry this. And now is some fun doodling time. Let's make sure I'm in camera. Yep. So we're just going to go up, down, Pasco. It's my grand dog. Shh, 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 shh. And my grandson is sleeping. So I'm in the next room, and he's worried. I'm just going to do that. Shh, shh, shh. I'm going to bring this up. And we're going to do the same thing over here. And that's our little doodle. I feel like I need one more here. I might be overdoing it, but you know what? It's fun. And that, my friends, is our little fun demonstration with watercolor paints and what did I use here? I used my Signo black uniball pen. I absolutely love this. I just got it, and it's working fantastic with my doodling. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. If you'd like my channel, please subscribe and hit the notification button. I am trying really hard to grow this channel, and I depend on you to help me. YouTube is listening to likes, they're listening to subscriptions, and then they send it back out. So if you do like my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Any comments, I love to hear from you. There's a few ladies I've gotten to know around the world, here in the United States as well, and it's just been a great joy to share what we're doing. Please don't be shy, and that's about it. I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope you do some crafting, painting. I hope I'm able to inspire you, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.